Good afternoon, Parksiders. I'm Brian.
And I'm TJ.
We are at Disney's Animal Kingdom this afternoon, late afternoon, not quite evening yet, because Animal Kingdom closes at 6 p.m.
So early.
For some reason, even on 4th of July week. We are headed into Tiffins for dinner.
Yeah, this is my first time, another first for me. You've been before, correct?
Yeah, it's been a while. So we're going to go in, experience dinner. And I hear they have one of the most expensive burgers, and I've done a little look-see, and it's a truffle burger. You can add a truffle experience to their burger, and it makes the burger a little more than $50. So it's not a cheap burger, but I think that's what I'm going to get. So let's go ahead inside and check in and get seated.
Yeah, let's go.
We are all seated. We're kind of in the back of the restaurant, and it is nice and dark and cool in here, which is a nice break from the heat and the humidity of Animal Kingdom. And if you've never been in here before, Tiffins decor is inspired by the things that inspire the Imagineers to build Disney's Animal Kingdom. So it has different kind of like props and models of animals. There's fabrics, there's pictures from them doing the research for Animal Kingdom Park. It's a nice vibe in here. It's dark and cozy in here for sure. We've placed our order, so they have bread service here. We ordered the bread service. We ordered the lobster mac and cheese. I got the signature burger with the truffle experience, and this is a prefix menu, so you get the burger, a dessert, and a non-alcoholic beverage. TJ got the same thing, except minus the truffle experience. So far, so good. It's not too busy in here. We are here, as we probably mentioned, for the 40% off for annual pass holders, and it's not as busy as I expected. It's pretty chill in here. It's kind of almost... That's why I'm like talking a little bit hushed, because the music's not too loud, it's just right, but it's also not that busy in here, and I'm probably the loudest person right now, so I'm not like yelling into the microphone. We got the Tiffins signature bread service, which is regularly $18. At the bottom is the the Thai red curry milk bread, and the middle is the Papadam, and then at the top is the pau de queijo, and the curry milk bread is served with coconut curry sauce. Pau de queijo is served with guava sauce, and then the papadam is served with a ginger-pear chutney. I think this is a nice bread service. I would definitely recommend it, and I would get it again.
We also got a second appetizer of the lobster macaroni and cheese, and that is normally $16. And that has cheddar, sherry, and an orecchiette pasta. I like for the mac and cheese that it wasn't overtly cheesy, but it was very creamy. And then you did taste the lobster in there. There weren't too many pieces in there, but even after filming everything, it was still very warm, which was nice.
Our burgers are here. So the Tiffins signature burger is in-house beef bacon blend, interesting, aged cheddar with a demi-glace on a Parker House roll, and it comes with seasoned waffles. Because I have the truffle experience, my waffles do have a herb and truffle Cordero cheese on the waffle fries, and they're delicious. Not an overly too truffly. Like, you can taste the truffle, but it's not like too much, in my opinion. But I like truffle. You have to like truffle to get this truffle experience burger. And then on the burger itself, it has truffle aïoli and then shaved black truffles. Like, you could see the shavings of the black truffle on top. Overall, I think the burger is very tasty. I would definitely recommend. I did order it medium, and so I just wanted to show you it is definitely not medium. It's not medium, but it does taste very good. And they do char the bun really nicely. Like, it has such a nice crunch on that cut part of the bun. Delicious. This is definitely a top burger for Walt Disney World. I'm very happy that I got it, and so let's see what TJ thinks of his plain burger.
And dessert was just brought out, and that is the pâte de crème. So that is chocolate custard, meringue crumble, and white chocolate chantilly. So I'm going to try it live. I'm going to try a piece of the meringue crumble first. It's right on the top.
Oh, I'm done.
Ooh,
Can I
it's
ask
good.
you what that is?
Nice and crunchy. So let's try it all together.
Okay.
It's nice and light. It's not heavy. Nice and cold, perfect for a warm day like today. The chocolate custard, it kind of gives like a heavy hot cocoa vibe as far as flavor, not like texture. So it's very good. I'll let Brian give his thoughts on this as well.
We are all finished.
Mm-hmm.
We have some notes to share. So I think TJ owes you guys some notes about the burger.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about the burger. While Brian liked his, to be honest, I was not a fan. Even though it's supposed to be one of the most expensive burgers here on Disney property, I got the taste of like mushiness, to be honest. Maybe I was under the impression of like maybe it was made with two patties put together and just like the inside didn't blend very well. The meats didn't blend, in my opinion. So for me, I would definitely come back to get something else, just not that.
It was I did notice it was a little dry. Mine was not cooked medium.
Mine was, though, oddly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flavors for me were there. It was just the burger, the patty itself was a little dry.
And maybe for me, it was the lack thereof flavor. So, because you did truffle, I did not.
Right. Yeah, I had a little bit more flavor in mine probably.
Mm.
So for the dessert, I thought the dessert was okay. I think it was just kind of like a throw-in because actually the dessert, like we've said before, the dessert and our drinks were included in the hamburger because it's quote-unquote a prefix meal. And you don't have a choice for dessert or the entree. You get the burger and then the dessert that they chose for you, and it was the chocolate custard. It was kind of almost soupy, though. I don't know if I'd call it custard.
Yeah.
It was definitely more of almost a soupy consistency. What I wanted was like maybe a little bit of nuts, like a candied walnut or a candied pecan crumbled up on top and then mixed in, and it gives you like a crunch and maybe a little saltiness. It was just it didn't have a lot of depth of flavor. It was just kind of chocolate and sugar, in my opinion. And
I'm going to call myself out because Brian did. So when I mentioned, I was going over the description of that dessert, instead of meringue, I said merengue. And
meringue is like a dance.
Yes,
I think.
the pieces of chocolate do not dance. So it's just meringue.
Yeah, they didn't quite dance in your mouth. If it was really good, maybe we could say they meringued in our mouths, but
nope.
It was all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Overall, I really like Tiffins. What I liked about Tiffins, it was like a quiet little retreat.
Yeah, you would not, aside from the aesthetic, you wouldn't think you were in Animal Kingdom in the busyness.
Right. There were some kids, not too noisy with kids.
No.
It was kind of calm and peaceful. The AC was nice. Not like we spent all day here at Animal Kingdom, but it's just a nice little retreat. So I recommend coming here for lunch or dinner to close out your Animal Kingdom day. Eventually this park will stay open later, so you're going to have to do an early dinner if you want to have dinner here. But it's also a great place for lunch. The people next to us got the surf and turf.
That looked amazing.
It looked really good. One of us should have gotten that.
Yeah. So my overall thought is I definitely want to come back for something different. For sure.
Definitely. And of course you have the Nomad Lounge, which is really popular right next door. And that's the same kitchen. And they always have nice snacks and appetizers at Nomad Lounge. So don't forget about Nomad Lounge. They also have indoor seating at Nomad Lounge.
Yeah, I was going to say indoor and outdoor seating.
Yes.
And they have a secret drink menu, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check that out.
Well, thank you so much for joining. Let us know what your favorite place to eat at Animal Kingdom is. Or if you have a favorite dish at Tiffins down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And we will see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Bye.